Aloha, WAWC. Welcome to WAWC Morning News. I'm Josh Collins. Today is Tuesday, February 12th, 2013, and this is your world news. Distinguished dogs advanced to final round in New York show. As hundreds of dogs took to the stage in the first day of the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show in New York, judges picked the best in the hound, toy, non-sporting, and herding groups on Monday. The best of sporting, working in terror groups, will be picked on Tuesday evening, before the winner of each of the 7 groups goes forward to compete for Best in Show. The buzz surrounding this year's show has been about whether a Labrador Retriever, America's most popular breed, could finally win Best in Show with Westminster judges. Wire Fox Terriers, for example, have won Best in Show more than a dozen times. In all, more than 2,700 dogs were due to compete over 2 days, including these 50 Labrador Retrievers in the sporting group, whose owners are hoping to make history and bring home the top prize on Tuesday. This year's dogs has come from all 50 U.S. states and more than 100 countries, organizers said. In other news, after conducting its third nuclear test since 2006, the country said it will carry out second and third measures of greater intensity if the United States maintains its hostility. North Korea said Tuesday that its widely condemned nuclear test was merely its first response to what it called U.S. threats, warning that it will continue with unspecified second and third measures of greater intensity if the United States maintains its hostility. The United States and others called the test a violation of United Nations resolutions. Even North Korea's only major ally, China, voiced opposition. But the North's foreign ministry said in a statement that the test was a self-defense measure that does not violate any international law. The underground nuclear test in the remote, snowy northeast could be a crucial step toward the North's goal of building a bomb small enough to fit it on a missile capable of striking the United States. North Korea's official state media said the test was conducted in a safe manner and is aimed at coping with outrageous U.S. hostility that violently undermines the North's peaceful, serene right to launch satellites. And finally, Army vet receives Medal of Honor for Afghan fight. Obama recounted the 2009 battle in which Staff Sergeant Clinton Rumshaw was peppered with shrapnel from a rocket-propelled grenade, but fought through his wounds. A veteran who helped defend the indefensible at a vulnerable Army outpost in Afghanistan received the nation's highest award for military valor Monday at a tearful White House ceremony that also honored the 8 men who did not survive a Taliban attack. The 53 Americans were outmanned about 6-1, but most survived against those odds. These men were outnumbered, outgunned, and almost overrun. I'm feeling conflicted with this medal I now wear, what Rumshaw told reporters outside the West Wing after the ceremony. The joy comes from recognition for us doing our jobs as soldiers on distant battlefields, but is countered by the constant reminder of the loss of our battle buddies. My battle buddies, my soldiers, my friends. Rumshaw also served twice in Iraq and is the 4th living Medal of Honor recipient for actions in Iraq or Afghanistan. This has been your morning world news, and now over to Tab with the weather.
Thank you, Josh, for that great information. I wanted to thank you for tuning in today. Let's get started by looking at some early morning conditions in the area. As of 6:55 a.m., over at the Warsaw Municipal Airport, the weather is overcast with a temperature of 28 degrees. The relative humidity is at 80% with winds out of the west at 8 miles per hour. The barometric pressure is 30.07 and the dew point is at 23 degrees. We have wind chill today of 20 degrees and the visibility is about 10 miles. Now looking at some current local temperatures in the area, we have Elkhart and Goshen at 29 degrees, South Bend, Warsaw, and Rochester are at 28 degrees, and Log Range is at 26 degrees. Now as we take a look at the next few days, today we will have partly sunny skies and it will be rather cold out, but it will not be as windy. Our high for the day will be 34 degrees with winds out of the west by southwest blowing 8 to 16 miles per hour. As we move into the evening, it starts becoming clear and rather calm winds. The low will be about 25 degrees. Winds will be blowing from the southwest at about 3 to 6 miles per hour. As we move into Wednesday, we should have a good deal of sunshine with it becoming milder by afternoon. The high for the day should be around 42 degrees. Then as we approach the love of our week, Thursday, we will have variably cloudy with a chance of snow late. Our hard temperature for the day will be 44 degrees. This wraps up your morning weather. I am Tap Cole. This is your reminder that Valentine's Day is only 2 days away. Now let's turn it back over to James at the news desk for the rest of your morning news. Back to you, James.
Thank you, Tab, for your weather update. Aloha, everyone. Get a dress, get a jacket, and get ready for the 2013 semi-formal. The winter semi-formal is coming up soon. On Saturday, February 16th, from 8 to 11, dance the night away. Posters will appear around the school. Tickets for the winter semi-formal are on sale this week before and after school in Mrs. Thornburg's room, A115. Tickets are $7 per person pre-sale. Tickets will be $8 at the door. Semi-formal tickets will be sold at lunch today. Come to A115 to buy your tickets if you do not have a lunch period. See Tessa Riley and Jennifer Slaybaugh during first lunch, and look for Breanne Johnson and BJ McBride second lunch. Get your dance guest paperwork in the front office. Remember, all guest sheets must be turned in by the front office by Thursday. Tickets are now on sale for WAWC's spring musical Thoroughly Modern Millie. Tickets are $6 for students and $8 for adults. All seats are reserved seating. You can purchase yours from Mrs. Thornburg before or after school. They will also be for sale at lunch soon. Buy them with your friends so you can sit together. This week, the yearbook staff will be hosting a week dedicated to our yearbook. You might have seen posters around the school. It is still not too late to purchase your yearbook. They are $55, and this week will be an excellent time to purchase yours. This week, we will also unveil the theme for the yearbook, and we will have dress-up days, a vote for WAWC's best legs, a game and a movie night on Tuesday night from 7 to 9, and we will be putting on a photo booth at semi-formal. Make sure to listen to the announcements to hear more about Yearbook Week. Dress-up days are as follows. Today, Hawaiian. Tomorrow, class t-shirt. Thursday, mismatched, and Friday, 80s. The WAWC High School Choral Department is hosting a Valentine all-you-can-eat spaghetti supper with 1 salad and 1 dessert on Friday, February 15th at 2013. Choir students are raising money to perform at the Disney Candlelight Processional in December 2013. The dinner is from 5 to 8 in the high school cafeteria. There will also be a home basketball game that night. Tickets for the all-you-can-eat dinner are $6.50 for adults and $5 for any student grades K through 12. It can be purchased from choir students or Mrs. Meadows. The next FFA meeting will be Thursday, February 21st from 7 to 8 p.m. in Mrs. Roberts' Ag Room. Please mark your calendars now. Attention Fine Arts team. Our next meeting will be Tuesday, February 12th at 3:10 to 4 o'clock p.m. in Mrs. Sauter's room, B155. Please bring your materials with you. Attention all wrestlers. Last practice today at 3:20 p.m. The JV boys basketball game won over Central Noble 38-27. The varsity also won 50-43. The boys will host Westview tonight. JV start time is 6:15 p.m. Let's show Westview who the real Warriors are. It is a $2 Tuesday. Bring your school ID and get into the game for $2. The Frosh boys basketball team finished their season with a win over Northwood and a loss to Memorial at the NLC tourney. They finished with a 10-9 record. Congratulations to our Bree Robinson. Bree placed third at state in the 100 and 200 over the weekend. Great job to our girls swimmers. Tristan Ponsler, Brian Clark, and Nick Rosso finished their wrestling season on Saturday at Maryville. Tristan and Brian lost in their first round, with Nick winning his first match, but falling in his second and consolation round. Great season, boys. When you see them today, give them a great pat on the back for a job well done. And for today's lunch, choose one entree, a variety of sandwiches, a salad plate that includes 2 protein cups and 2 toppings and 2 crackers, or garlic sesame chicken with Chinese veggies, or a meatball sub with sauce on the side. Choose 3, side salad with toppings, fresh fruit, milk, rice, or pears. For breakfast, each day we offer fresh fruit, Pop-Tarts, a variety of cereals, granola bars, yogurt, and milk. Tomorrow, we are having a breakfast pizza. In the case of a 2-hour delay, we will now serve breakfast, but no hot items. I'm James Heath from all of us at WAWC TV Daily News. Have a great day, WAWC.